news on the street in Toronto. Big shock in New Jersey, because Lou Lamoriello quit, and he is the new GM in Toronto. Unbelievable chain of events. I was bang on Babcock. I kind of hinted that Lamoriello would possibly come here because they kind of trimmed his feathers in New Jersey, and he's a controlling guy, a smart guy, a hockey guy. Big news in Leafland, and what do you think, Eric?
I'm definitely shocked, because you're right. I mean, basically, they hired Ray Shero as the general manager in New Jersey. I think they just sort of felt, you know what, Lou's going to be 73 years old. He's going to ride off into the sunset. He'll just, he'll have a president's role. He'll sort of sit there and just watch the hockey team. But Lou wasn't ready to do that just yet. And, Brendan Shanahan...
He is not old.
Yeah.
73 is not old.
Well, he's going to be 73. So...
Yeah, but that's not an old age.
Yeah, he feels he's still got some hockey left in him. Shanahan met with him a couple weeks ago. They asked the Devils permission to speak to him. And, the Leafs kept it very quiet. And Lou's a very quiet guy. Lou's a very, he keeps things very close to the vest. He was like that in New Jersey. He's not the kind of guy that goes and does things through the media.
He's not a pontificator like Burke.
That's right. He's not going to go and start yelling and screaming and declaring this and claiming this. He's going to go and he's got his way, and he's going to join now a group in Toronto. And there's a lot of people that, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen here in Toronto right now when you think about it. I mean, you got Mark Hunter, who was the general manager in London. You've got...
Yeah, but Lou Lamoriello... Before I forget. Lou Lamoriello will be a great mentor to Mark Hunter. If the Leafs believe Mark Hunter will be their future, and let's say they get 2-3 years out of Lou Lamoriello, and they respect him and they keep him on, and they slowly guide Mark Hunter, what better teacher than professor of the game of negotiating? The only difference that Lou Lamoriello doesn't have experience with is big fat fucking budget. He is used to being very shrewd, very intelligent, and making some very creative deals. And here, I think his parameters of genius are going to expand. He's going to be a great mentor to Hunter. I think it's absolutely brilliant on Shanahan's part. I think this is a huge coup for Leaf Nation and Maple Leaf Sports.
Well, what's interesting, Frank, is that the Leafs have said over and over again that they're in full-out rebuild mode, right? Like, it's going to be a 2 to 3 year process where they have to go and do things the right way and build the right way through the draft, have their young players develop in the system. And now you've brought in, the last few months, the top free agent coach in Mike Babcock, and a general manager who's won 3 Stanley Cups in New Jersey, who knows what it's like to win. So you've got, the management are all these winners, but yet the hockey team itself is a team that needs to grow into that. And the Leafs have said they're not going to accelerate the process and try and speed things up by bringing in a...
Oh, that's bullshit, because they are accelerating the process. Oh. They've put together some of the best hockey minds known to mankind together.
Yeah, minds, but the players, right? That's the
Oh, come on, don't be like that. I respect you, Evan. Don't take a good thing and turn it into a bad thing.
Oh no.
A Ferrari is only as good as the driver. Okay.
No negative.
I'm saying to you is,
I'm not being negative, but what I'm saying is the Leafs have said.
Want to make a great movie? You need a great cast.
Yeah.
Have a great cast. Now they need to find the script.
Right. Well, there you go. So we got to find the script, and we got to find the pieces on the ice. That's where the Leafs right now are a little bit thin, because you're right. Their management and their coaching. You couldn't ask for a better, general manager, coach. You have all this hockey knowledge and experience and wealth up in the press box and behind the bench. Now you need to see it on the ice, and let's hope they can, get this done sooner rather than later, because definitely they're capable of doing it.
Listen, you got a guy like Lou Lamoriello who knows how to draft, knows how to make deals.
Yep.
This is old school guy. He's a guy who was in a small bullshit market that had many problems with ownerships over the years.
Absolutely.
You had one owner who bullshitted his way in there and had no money.
Yeah.
Remember?
Of course, yeah. And they couldn't fill the rink, and they had no money.
And it
they were
really made the NHL look mediocre. It made it look like a small, cheesy fucking operation, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And now that you're bringing in a guy that's very, very business savvy, that understands.
This guy, listen, I believe is the best GM in the NHL. And 73,
his track record
he's wise. He's not old. He's wise.
Well, I guess he's a
guy who has extreme experience. He's a proven winner. If you speak to anybody who's worked under Lou Lamoriello's tutelage, they'll tell you he's a very fair, honest, and giving man.
Well, I'll tell you this, too, about Lou. The players that have played for him in New Jersey have all been very loyal. So, you know what?
They're loyal because he tells you what it is.
Right.
He doesn't bullshit you. He doesn't talk up from both sides. Anyways, Eric, as far as I'm concerned, it is one of the greatest moves. Toronto's proving that they are going to really dedicate themselves in being a real franchise and not just being a machine that makes money. Do you follow what I'm saying to you?
I agree with you 100%.
And you're going to watch when Lou Lamoriello pulls up his sleeves how many fucking deals and negotiations he's going to make.